The Korean War, 1950-1953. North Korea versus South Korea, U.S., and the United Nations. The beginning. A divided Korea. After World War II ended in 1945, Korea, once a colony of Japan, was divided into two zones along the 38th parallel. North Korea, controlled by the Soviet Union, led by Kim Il-sung with communist ideology. South Korea, controlled by the United States, under Syngman Rhee, with a pro-democracy stance. The Cold War between the US and Soviet Union set the stage for a deadly confrontation on the Korean Peninsula. The invasion begins, June 25, 1950. In a surprise move, North Korean troops invaded South Korea on June 25, 1950. They stormed across the 38th parallel with Soviet-supplied weapons and tanks. Within days, they captured the South's capital, Seoul. It was the first real military test of the Cold War, communism versus capitalism. US and the United Nations Respond President Harry Truman saw the invasion as communist aggression. The United Nations Security Council voted to assist South Korea. The Soviet Union boycotted the vote, allowing it to pass. The US led a UN coalition of 16 nations. General Douglas MacArthur was appointed commander of the UN forces. The war turns bloody. The Pusan Perimeter. By August 1950, South Korean and US troops were pushed into a tiny corner in the southeast, the Pusan Perimeter. Incheon landed, September 1950. MacArthur launched a brilliant amphibious assault at Incheon, turning the tide of the war. North Koreans were pushed back across the 38th parallel. China joins the war. The UN forces pushed toward the Yalu River, the border with China. China saw this as a threat and warned the US to back off. In October 1950, hundreds of thousands of Chinese volunteer troops entered the war. Stalemate and brutality. From 1951 to 1953, the war became a bloody stalemate near the original border. Trenches, artillery bombardments, and freezing winters made life hell for soldiers. Cities like Seoul changed hands 4 times. Civilians suffered immense casualties, starvation, and displacement. The human cost side estimated deaths over 400,000 killed Chinese forces, 180,000 plus killed South Korean army, 200,000 killed US troops, 6,500 killed civilians, sure 2 million. It was one of the deadliest conflicts of the 20th century, and yet no peace treaty was ever signed.